Hello, grade 7 learners. Welcome to another fun and challenging day here in our math class. I am Teacher Janias, your guide in this lesson. Nowadays, the government with the Department of Health is requiring us to strictly follow health protocols because a single infected with a deadly virus can harm multiple individuals. This is the reason why public places like hospitals, gyms, and jeepneys have installed dividers to maintain distancing and avoid the transmission of virus. In this lesson, we will be discussing how to multiply and divide integers with the same and different signs. Most importantly, we will discuss how to solve worded problems regarding multiplication and division of integers. Are you ready? Let's begin. Through this lesson, you should be able to find the product and quotient of integers with the same and different signs. Perform multiplication and division of integers with worded problems. Let's have a little review on addition, multiplication, and division of numbers. In addition, we just simply add the given numbers. Multiplication is a repetition of addition. The first 7 is the number being added, while the other 7 is the number of times it was added. Division is finding a number to be multiplied to 7 to get a product of 49. Moving on to our lesson. First is the multiplication of integers. We've said earlier that multiplication is a repeated addition. It may be represented by the following symbols: dot between numbers, parenthesis, and an X mark. What are the rules in multiplying integers? Number 1. The product of two integers with the same sign is positive, meaning positive times positive equals positive, or negative times negative is positive. Number 2. The product of two integers with different signs is always negative. So, positive times negative equals negative. And negative times positive is negative. The last rule is any number multiplied by 0 gives a 0 answer. Example 1. What is 12 times negative 3 times 7? You can start multiplying from left to right or right to left. If we multiply first 12 and negative 3, the product will be negative 36. This is rule number 2, wherein positive times negative is negative. Next, copy times and 7. Multiply now negative 36 and 7, resulting to negative 252. Why negative? Again, multiplying different signs is always negative. Letter B example. What is the product of negative 2? When it will be multiplied to negative 9 and negative 5. This time, we will start from right to left. So negative 5 times negative 9 is equal to positive 45. It is positive because 9 and 5 have the same sign. They are both negative. Then, copy negative 2. Next, multiply negative 2 and 45. The product will be negative 19. What rule is this? It is rule number 2. Different signs is negative. Example number 2. Aunt Joy gave her 7 nephews one each signatured polo shirts. Each shirt cost 450 pesos. How much did she pay for all the t-shirts? For the solution, there are 7 nephews of Aunt Joy. To get the amount that she will pay, we will multiply 7 with the cost of each polo shirt, and that is 3,150 pesos. Therefore, Aunt Joy has to pay 3,150 pesos. Next example. Ernest opened his piggy bank to buy a smartphone needed for his son's blended learning. His piggy bank contains 5 and 10 coins. There are 720 pieces of 5 and 402 pieces of 10 coins. How much was he able to save? Solution. There are 720 5-peso coins. To get the total amount, we will multiply it, resulting to 3,600 pesos. Next, there are 402 pieces of 10-peso coins. To know how many 10-peso coins, multiply 402 and 10, and the product is 4,020 pesos. The problem is asking the total amount that Ernest saved. So, we will add all the 5-peso coins and 10-peso coins. Performing the operation, the answer will be 7,620 pesos. Therefore, Ernest saved 7,620 pesos. Okay, moving on to our next lesson. Dividing integers. Division is the inverse of multiplication. It may be represented by the following 3 symbols. The first one, the second one, and the third one. There are 4 rules to follow in dividing integers. Number 1. The quotient of 2 integers with the same sign is positive.
Number 2, dividing different signs is negative. Number 3, 0 divided by a non-zero number is always 0. And number 4, any number divided by 0 is undefined. Let's have example number 1. What is negative 50 divided by 10? To get the quotient, we will think of a number that, if multiplied to 10, the result will be negative 50. Considering that the product is negative 50, we go back to the rules of multiplying integers. Bear in mind that if there is no indicated sign, it is understood that it is positive, meaning 10 here is positive. So, the number to be multiplied to 10 to get a product of negative 50 is negative 5. Did we also follow the rules in dividing integers? Is negative divided by positive equals negative? Let's verify it in the rules of dividing integers. It is correct. That is rule number 2. Letter B example. 63 divided by blank equals 7. To get the answer, we'll think again of number to be multiplied to 7 to get a product of 63. That is 9 or positive 9. Why positive? The product is positive and 7 is also positive. Therefore, our answer is also positive. Letter C of example 1. Blank divided by 4 equals 30. Take note, the quotient is positive and the divisor is positive, meaning our answer is also positive. Now, to solve for the answer, multiply 4 and 30. That is 120. Therefore, 120 divided by 4 equals 30. In cases where operations are combined, we follow PEMDAS. PEMDAS stands for P parenthesis, E exponent, M multiplication, D division, A addition, and S subtraction. Example: what is 24 plus 16 times 2 divided by 8 minus 13? Applying PEMDAS, do we have parentheses? None, we don't have. How about exponent numbers? We don't have also. How about multiplication? Yes, we have. That is 16 times 2. Product 32. Then, copy the remaining numbers and operations. Let's proceed to division. Yes, we have. That is 32 divided by 8. Quotient 4. Then copy 24 and 13. Proceed to addition. 24 plus 4 equals 28. And then copy minus 13. Performing the operation, 28 minus 13 equals 15. Okay, let's have another example. Perform the operations. 10 squared minus 63 divided by 3 times 7 plus 12. Do we have parentheses? We do not have. How about numbers with exponent? Yes, we have, and that is 10 squared. 10 squared is 100. We will multiply 10 two times. So, 10 times 10. And then, copy the remaining operations and numbers. And then proceed to multiplication. Do we have? Yes. 3 times 7 equals 21. And then copy again the remaining parts. Then proceed to division. So 63 divided by 21 equals 3. Copy again 112. Then proceed to addition. So 3 plus 12 equals 15. And then copy minus 100. 100 minus 15 is equal to 85. Let's proceed to example number 3. A carpenter earns 3,600 in 6 days. How much is his daily salary? To get his daily salary, we will divide his earnings with the number of days he earned the money. So, 3,600 divided by 6 equals 600 pesos. Therefore, the salary of the carpenter is 600 pesos per day. Moving on to the last example. Caress bought 1,000 milliliters of alcohol to refill 50 milliliters pocket-sized alcohol containers for her family. How many containers can she fill in? To solve for it, divide the alcohol bought by Caress with the pocket-sized alcohol containers. So if we will divide 1,000 ml divided by 50 ml, that is 20 containers. Therefore, Caress can fill in 20 containers.
That ends our lesson. Always remember the rules in multiplying and dividing in teachers. Peter Murphy says, "Be positive. Negativity doesn't take you anywhere." I am Teacher Janice again, and see you in the next lesson.